A very good evening, Toastmasters and our respected guest. I, Shilpa Gupta, Sergeant at Arms for the Club, welcome you all to the 77th meeting of Weave to Lead Toastmasters Club. Let's have a big round of applause. To begin with, let us state some ground rules for the meeting. Firstly, please switch on your cameras to make the session more interactive and lively. At Toastmasters, we try and use English language as the mode of communication. In case if you use any other language, please provide its translation. If you choose to talk about sex, religion, and politics during the meeting, please do it responsibly and in a manner that it doesn't create mutual conflict of interest amongst the club members. On these restricted topics, it is recommended to get your content reviewed from your mentor, VP Education, or club president before presenting it on the stage. Please keep your cell phones on mute. Always use a show off button for raise of hand if you want to speak. Mute your microphone unless you are not speaking. Please applaud passionately and loudly for our speakers. It's time to read out the mission statement of the club, which is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop, communicate, and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Without further ado, I would like to call upon calm, composed, very proactive President TM Manan, who is giving his 100% to raise our club to next level. Over to you, President TM Manan.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Shilpa, for this heartwarming welcome on stage. So, guys, please unmute yourself and tell me how you all are feeling tonight.
Excited.
Excited. What about you, team? Perfect. So before we begin, I do have a quote to share with all of you, right? Because this is what we discussed in our last meeting as well, that we all should never hesitate to come forward and take up bigger responsibility and better challenges in life. So the one message that I want to tell you guys today is that doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. I'm reading it again. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. So never think about the failure. Always come up. If you have any doubts, consult with your seniors, but always come forward and take up bigger challenges. Right. So before we begin, I think we do have a couple of announcements to make. The first one of which is that two of our very amazing Toastmasters have become the Triple Crown winners for last year. So what does Triple Crown means? That they have completed their 3 levels in 1 year. So who are these two Toastmasters? The one is Toastmaster Arunima and another one is Toastmaster Priyanka. So big round of applause to them. But unfortunately, they have not joined us till this time, so they'll be joining us soon. So we'll have another round of applause for them whenever they'll be joining us for tonight's meeting. Now, the second announcement for today is that actually the EC members are aware about this thing, that there has been talk about changing our division from E to F. So we were approached from the Toastmaster International people, division director as well, right, and district director. So they wanted to realign us division E to division F. The consultation of our senior members of the club. Initially, we declined this realignment, but I had a word with our area director, who has joined us tonight for better clarification and to give us the confidence how the things will roll out. So I would like to welcome TM Nidhi on stage to give us more clarity on that, and we welcome you heartwarmingly, Toastmaster Nidhi, on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manan, and wonderful to see all of you. I would say that success is best when it's shared, and I can see firstly, you have informed us about Triple Crown winner, and I'm excited to see those people also, and looking forward for more successes for this club. Regarding the one that you have shared, we have shifted from area E to area F. So how many of you are not happy with this decision? Please raise your hands. It's an open forum. I know that there were a few things that's going on in your mind, and that is why I'm going to explain what's best for you and why we took this decision. Firstly, I just want to know, do you have inhibitions, doubts? This is, I think, how it got started also, about the doubts. If you have those doubts, please raise your hands. I would be happy to answer this. Thank you, Toastmaster Himani. Thank you, Toastmaster Manan.
Hi,
And
Toastmaster Nidhi.
hello. Hi. So, first of all, let me tell you that you have been shifted from earlier you were under area E and now you are under area F. However, if you have seen, our district is same. It's always district 41. The decision has been taken because fortunately, unfortunately, you can say it's good to have new clubs. We have added more clubs to our area. And now with the club strength that got increased, we need to, that is why I got into picture, and that is why my role got inclined towards it, because with more areas, we have created one different altogether area F4, which is our area. And 4 clubs got under area F4. I would name them your club, Roar is there, Weave to Lead is there, and Professional Toastmaster Club. I have chartered Professional Toastmasters Club, and this is the club that I'm looking forward as well. So do not keep any inhibitions that what is going to change. Nothing is going to change. It's only the name that is going to change. However, everything that is coming from District 41 will be applicable to all the clubs, whether it's under area E or under area F. It does not matter at all. Okay, so do not worry. I assure you that it's just the name or just the E from E to F you have been shifted, and now it's area 4, only because there are many clubs, and to accommodate all the clubs with all the areas, that decision has been taken. Nothing is going to be missed out. District 41 will always be together, and we all will be a part of District 41 only. Rajesh, Toastmaster Rajesh, you were saying something? You are on mute.
No,
Yes.
no, I was not saying.
Okay. Okay. Any questions? Now, any questions? Toastmaster Shilpa, I can see that, yes, there were questions getting now. If you are clear with it, do you have anything? Nothing is going to stop you. Whatever you were doing earlier, it's the same altogether, the competitions, everything, because it's, you also know that it's the district number that matters and how the leadership that forms from that district. And you will always remain under District 41. It's the same. I hope that with me into picture, I'll be able to work with all of you. Looking forward for the support from all of you. And we are going to enthrall, definitely. All right. Can we have a big yes? Can I have a big yes from all of you? Are we going to work together?
Yes.
It's a success?
Definitely.
I would really like to hear the noises. Can we have a huge yes?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. And over to you, Toastmaster Manan.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Nidhi, for much needed clarification. We might have a couple of questions, right, which we can approach you maybe after the meeting, right, after consultation with our senior club members, TM Himani and TM Jyoti, right? And we might reach out to you with a lot more questions that we are not having in our head right now.
Surely.
Okay, so moving ahead, we do see a couple of guests who have joined us tonight for the meeting. So I would like to have few words with our guest, PK Sachdeva.
Thank you, Mr. Manan. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, guest PK Sachdeva. So, how are you feeling tonight? If you are in Delhi, are you enjoying the rains? And what brings you to our
I'm
meeting tonight?
basically based out of Faridabad in Delhi, NCR, not at Delhi. And I was just planning to join this Toastmaster club to improve my public speaking capabilities on general topics. Although my profession is like that, we are always speaking before the court, but it is always on legal topics, case wise. But in general discussions and general topics of social interest or other interest, I wanted to improve my public speaking skills. That's why I joined this club, and I hope it will be helpful to you.
Sure, definitely. You have come to the right platform, and we do have a very interesting section which is called the table topic section, where guests can also participate. But what that section is, you'll get to know when we'll proceed ahead with the meeting. Okay, so please stick with us till that section, and you'll definitely gonna enjoy. So moving ahead to our guest Kamal. Hi Kamal, how are you?
Hi, Manan. Thank you for asking. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, wonderful. So, are you based in Delhi NCR? And tell me what brings you here and a little bit information about you.
Okay. So, Manan, I'm basically in Delhi NCR only. I'm exactly in Koshambi. So, it's
Okay,
in Ghaziabad. So, right adjacent to Anand Vihar. Yeah.
okay,
And so, on my personal front, I am basically a working professional, working in the corporate sector for around quite some time now. So, I'm basically a sales guy, working with a fintech company, building businesses for edtech sector. And on my personal front, like I love reading books. I have been to half marathon runs, so I have done couple of times. And also happy to share that I am a author where I have authored books catering to delicate topics like leadership, habits, focus, concentration, how to avoid online addiction, such sort of things. And why I am here today is to basically learn the nuances of public speaking, how to have uh, confidence in speaking to large forums. So this is basically what I uh, look out to learn from you esteemed members.
sure, definitely. And we are so glad, yes, Kamal, that you have joined us, and we'll make sure that you'll have a good investment of next 2 hours with us.
Thank
So
you so
stick
much.
with us for next 2 hours, and definitely that's going to be very productive for you. So moving to the our next guest, our guest Neeraj. Hi Neeraj, tell us you are joining us from where and what you're doing and what brings you to this platform tonight.
Yeah, so hello everyone. As you know, my name is Neeraj and I am from Karnal, Haryana, currently living in Delhi. So I am pursuing my BCom honors from Delhi University itself, and I am 18 years old, young and here. And in these days, I want to focus on my communication and public speaking skills. So that's why I'm here today. So that's
Again, I think the same message for you. You have come to the right platform, and why I'm saying that it's the right platform, you'll get to see that in next couple of hours, right?
sure.
Okay. So with the introduction of our guest and our existing members, I welcome you all to our 77th meeting. We are slowly, steadily moving ahead, reaching towards our 100th meeting. We are maturing as a club. We are progressing as club members. So we all are very excited. And tonight is a special night because somebody is going to make their debut as Toastmaster of the day. So let me tell you a little bit about that person. So that person is a teacher by profession, right? And he teaches mathematics, which is why. Wow. So I was on a call with him yesterday and I was asking him what you were teaching your students in the night. And he was telling me, okay, I was teaching all the polynomials and some sort of weird equation that I never understood. So I said, okay, they are doing a good job there. And besides that, he loves to travel, and he recently visited Rajasthan on his traveling trip. And so without the much ado, I want to welcome onto the stage our debutant T-Mod PM Suraj, and I want all of you to please give him a big round of applause because that is his first debut role as Toastmaster of the day. So TM Suraj, the stage is all yours. Please come.
Thank you, DM Manan. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, dear fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to View to Lead Toastmaster Club. And I am the Toastmaster of the day. And do you know the theme of today is what? The theme of today is this. Guys, can you tell me? This is the theme of today. It is the theme of today is Indian snacks versus Western snacks. Okay, so let me tell. So basically, this is very close to this. This is my love, and this is very close to my belly. So you definitely I can say my whole day passes through around it. So let me tell you what happened 2 days ago. I was craving for snacks, so I bought a packet of potato chips of 500 grams, and I ended up eating whole it a one go, right? So guys, now you can you can understand how much I love the snacks. So I just want to ask everybody, have you recently craved for something in day or today? Anyone wants to say something?
So Suraj,
Yeah, yes, Kamal, yes.
So see, food is something that is so temptious that nobody, maybe in fact in my circle, I don't find people who are not craving for food. And basically, we as human beings, whatever stage of life we are, food is one thing that we look out for. And then when we talk about the snacks and when we talk about, I just saw the theme of Indian and the Western thing. So whatever we have it, we try to grab and have a bite for that. And then we as human beings of the mentality that not to stop eating till we are just full. So I think a lot of experiences for that.
Yes, definitely I agree with Mr. Kamal, because without food maybe we will die within a day or 2 days. So the food is the essential thing for our body. So anybody else want to share? Okay, yes, TM Dindi. Yeah.
So no matter how much people say that don't eat junk food, this and that, however, we all agree that we can skip the full meal sometimes, but we can't live without having snacks and junk foods. So this is one I am a big foodie myself for snacks and those chitta putters. So that's something that I would also love. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. I would agree with you. Sometimes I also do the same thing. Instead of eating ghar ka khana, I just eat continuously snacks. I would go with aloo bhujia, nut crackers, or maybe sometimes I would go with pizza or burgers or all that thing. And anybody wants to share some? Anybody else wants to? Okay. So yeah, then let's go back to our meeting. So for the guest of benefit, I would like to introduce the structure of the meeting. So basically, the whole meeting is divided into 3 rounds. The first round, the prepared speech, uh, where the speakers will be delivering their speech based on their pathway that have chosen. The second round is a table topic section, right? So basically, this is the impromptu speaking, and I request to all the guests participate in this. And the last and the final round is the evaluation, where the speech as well as the aspects of the meeting will be evaluated by general evaluator and his and her team, right? So let's come back to our theme of today. So our theme is the Indian snacks versus Western snacks. Okay, so guys, let me tell you some interesting facts about Indian snacks. Yeah, I was reading somewhere that the most important thing that we use in Indian snacks is potato. That is a combination of with different spices, right? And guys, you will surprise that the Indian tikki is the most Indian tikki is the oldest Indian snacks that we used to eat earlier, and we eat today. And I would like to also tell you that samosa is the maybe you all eat the samosa, I can, because we are Indians and samosa is in our origin. So samosa is the most popular snacks in India, right? Okay, so basically, let me tell you something. What is the famous in my area? Okay, so basically, I was born and brought up in a small town which is near to Jaipur, and it was a Tunga. Maybe it sound little weird to all of you, but it sounds like Tunga, right? So there is a one halwai there in my village, and whose name is Chamanji. And guys, what is the famous snacks they sell? It is the peda. Guys, have you heard about peda? It is a made of milk. Then like you have to then you have to like you rotate in the a small bowl, and you have to put then sugar and all that thing. So yes, whenever I go to home, I would like to eat Chamanji peda with his namkeens. So anyone wants to share something which is a famous in their area? Anyone wants to? Yeah.
Recently,
Yes, anyone.
yeah, so recently I've been to Bangalore and I had Meru Vadai. It's a snack, and when you eat it, you will totally love it, and you will relate it to vada that you have. It's
Yeah.
a Meru Vadai. It's a snack actually, and you can call it matti as well.
Yeah,
So you
yes,
can
yes,
have it with tea, and it's a good snack to have.
yes. So, Team Money, if I remember, I think Medu Vada is kind of it is a made of dal, lentils, all that thing.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have eaten that. I think we eat this sambar or coconut chutney.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
yeah, so it is quite its taste is related to vada only. So it's a snack. You can all have it. I'll highly recommend it. It's a local snack of Bangalore.
yes, definitely. I would also recommend this thing. And you talk about the second thing is in what did you say that I'm so sorry. You talk about some snack that we used to eat with chai, right? So there is also a thing I want to share. That is the have you ever heard about fan? Yeah, so guys, I can definitely relate because it's one of my favorite thing, and I can eat 5 to 6 in a one go without chai or without tea or with tea. I would prefer both. Or yes, anyone else want to share? Guys, there are yes, team Nidhi.
As you have talked about samosa, sometime back, I put up in Rohini, Northwest Delhi. So I got to know that there is pizza samosa as well, chowmin samosa as well, and hundreds of variety of samosas only. So I got really curious, and because from childhood we have been eating the potato samosas only, and hearing those names seems to be so tempting. That's one thing I really relished.
Yes. TM Nidhi, even I also had been part of this samosa kind of samosa. Basically, I had been staying in Delhi, in Janakpuri. Then there was a one shop there, and they sell basically every type of samosa. You can order tandoori samosa. You can order even aloo samosa. Even you can order peri peri samosa. So there are there are so many type of samosa out there, and I used to eat every time I go to that place. I used to eat different samosa there. It was really nice experience. Okay, so let's go back to our meeting. So I would like to for running today's meeting, I have my team, and I would like to call the general evaluator to introduce her team.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. So, hello everyone. When I nominated myself as GE for the first time, I thought I would give an honest feedback to everyone. But during preparation of my role, I actually realized that my feedback should be in line with the Toastmasters mission. That means, as GE, I need to give the constructive and supportive feedback to all the members who will come on stage and who will speak. So I'll be telling them the good points and the areas that where they could have improved upon. So in order to help me, I have come along with my tag team. So first of all, I would like to call upon the timer of the day, Toastmaster Rajesh. So Toastmaster Rajesh, please explain your role.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator, for inviting me. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I will give you one statement, and please try to solve that statement. Like it is similar to fill in the blank. The statement is time management is equal to dash. Time management is equal to dash. Please try to fill that dash. Time management is equal to dash.
Is an art.
Sorry, please.
I am saying time management is an art.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Okay. Anybody, please?
Key to success.
Yeah, that is also good. Okay, so I'm telling you, time management is equal to life management. This I have read in one novel. Time management is equal to life management. So coming to my role, as timer, I will time table topic speaker, formal speeches, and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left by showing green, yellow, and red card by denoting specific time remaining. Table topic speaker should not limit their remarks not more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. And for icebreaker, speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. For 4 minutes, I will raise the green card. For 5 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. And other evaluation and other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will raise the red card. And other evaluation should be 2 to 3 minutes in length. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will raise the red card. So at last end of the meeting, I will show my timing report. So back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? He explained the role very well. Okay, so moving further, now I would like to call upon the Grammarian of the day, our President, Toastmaster Manan. Over to you.
There is an update, TM Himani. So the role of grammarian would be played by Toastmaster Seema tonight.
Okay. So can we call upon Toastmaster Seema, please? Hi, Toastmaster Seema. Good to see you after such a long time.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. As a grammarian, my responsibility will be to look at all the words used by different speakers and make a note of it. At the same time, also note a use of the good words, improper words, both the words I'll be taking note of. It is also my responsibility to share word of the day and idiom of the day. The word of the day is wow, which means energy, vivacity. Idiom of the day is walk the talk. Right, so let me share. Allow me a moment. I'm not able to share Hello? I'm not
Yes.
able to share it, please. I'm not able to share the screen.
Try now.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm not able to share the screen, nevertheless. So, word of the day is verb, which means enthusiasm, vivacity. Idiom of the day is walk the talk. Idiom of the day is walk the talk, which means you need to present yourself. Whatever you are saying, you need to behave in a particular manner. Let me share an example with you. TM Manan generally walks the talk during all the meetings, and there are many other Toastmasters in the group Weave to Lead Club where they are walking the talk. So it's really good to have Toastmaster Club where all the members, they are walking the talk. So let's have a big round of applause for everyone. Great. So at the end of the, I would be noting all the points. At the end of the meeting, when I'm called upon, I would be sharing my report with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Seema, for being so enthusiastic. Thank you. Okay, so now I would like to call upon the R counter of the day, Toastmaster Mohit.
I'm not accounted for the day.
Sorry, Mohit is not the.
Mani, I think it's
Sorry, I think it's Manish.
Yes,
I'm really
yes.
sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I take my words back. Hi, everyone. So our counter of the day is Toastmaster Manish. So over to you, Toastmaster Manish, for the explanation of your role. Manish, can you hear me?
Good evening, every Toastmaster. Good evening. Today I am playing the R counter of the day. So, yes. Hello.
We can hear you.
Yeah, okay. So, good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Today I am playing the R counter of the day. As we know, filler words or crunches cause an interruption in the speeches, which distracts the attention of the audience and the reduce the impact of the speech. So, as a R counter, I will make note of the pauses, filler words, repetitions, and filler sound used by the speakers or and role players. Filler words like I mean, well, so, and unintentional sound like also be noted by me. And any unconditional and excessive long pauses during the speeches will be noted. And I will submit my report at the end of the meeting. So thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters.
I think TM Mani, you are new.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manish, for the explanation of your role. Now we hand over the stage to T-Mod. Toastmaster
Thank you, General Evaluator. So, okay, let's go back to our snake verse. So, guys, if I had to pick one snacks to eat for the rest of my life, so definitely I would pick pizza because it's something that is very close to my belly. Again, I would love to eat pizza every day for my entire life because it's so cheesy. It's so, you can say sometimes it's also crispy. And if I specify even more, then definitely I would go with that one, the onion capsicum without sauce. Maybe some will offend here, but definitely I would say I don't like ketchup with the pizza. Do you agree with me? If anyone, please raise your hand. Okay, so no, okay, no problem. So I just want to know if you had to pick one is next for the rest of your life, which would you prefer? Anybody else? Anybody wants to share something?
I think if I were given a choice to eat one snack for rest of my life, then obviously I would be snatching your pizza, Toastmaster Suraj, because pizza is something that I love very dearly. Though I'm not like stuck to one kind of a flavor on pizza. I like to try a variety of pizza. Give me as much as you can in as many varieties as you can, and I'll have it all.
Yeah, yes, definitely, man. I can feel your feelings towards you, pizza. Anybody else? Yeah. Yes, TM Rajesh.
Yeah, if I want to eat any kind of snack for my entire life, I will go for momos with cold drink because it is very delicious.
Yes. Maybe I can even think of about it. Maybe I can reconsider about my choice because I used to eat a lot of momos in my college when I was pursuing my engineering. So there was a bhaiya who is outside of uh, my college, and he used to sell momos. The momos it was very small with red chutney, so it used to taste very like delicious. All that thing. Anybody else want to share, guys?
TM Shilpa has raised her hand.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah, so first of all, you have snatched my one of the table topic question today. So that's the first thing. And the second is I love to eat dosa. Dosa is my favorite dish, which whenever I am going somewhere, I thought that, okay, I will order something else. But at the end, I always order dosa. So I think in my whole life, if I have to choose single item, that will be my South Indian dosa.
Yes, definitely. Yes, even I can also eat sometimes. If I reconsider my choices for not rest of the life for some time, then definitely I would go with go dosa. Especially I think the red kind of one, that potato, all that. No, I'm so sorry. That is without potato. That
Okay.
was, yeah, that is very crispy, and I think it will they put some cheese in that thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely I will
I
love.
think you love cheese. You are trying to put cheese everywhere.
Yes. Yes, TM Silpa. Anybody else want to? Yes, TM Kamal. I think you are on mute. You are mute.
Yeah. So I think if given an opportunity to choose that what I would eat for my entire life, so first thing is that it would be a situation that it should not have the repercussions on the body. So that should also be the uh, caution line along with that. But having said that, one dish I would like to choose is malai tikka, and this malai chap and malai tikka is the combination that I would like to have. And this is because it's so amazing to have that, and to just share that I am a vegetarian, pure vegetarian. Some 20 years back, I used to have non-veg also, but I somehow, virtue of certain things, I just left that. And so now what I feel is that malai chap is something that I really adore, and wherever it goes into, as you have told couple of time, it fits into the belly and all that. So wherever belly, arms, wherever it goes, malai chap is something that I cannot and never miss out on. So that is one thing I would like to have.
Yes, TM Kamal. I can understand. I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. TM, you are talking about malai tikka. That is, I think, without gravy, and it is cooked on on tawa like that. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
That on
Yes. Please.
tandoor. So, correct.
Yes. So actually, I have eaten a lot malai tikka when I was in my fourth year. So we gave party to our juniors. So basically, in that party, we I ate malai tikka as well as chicken tikka. Yes, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, so no problem. Let's go back to in our meeting. So Now I would like to request to evaluator to introduce the speaker and his title of the speech and his pathway. So who is the evaluator?
I think TM Arunima is the evaluator for tonight for TM Mohit's speech, but she has dropped off somehow. So
Any?
So I can go ahead with the evaluator.
Okay, yes.
okay, so TM Nidhi can go ahead with the evaluator.
Thank you, TM Nidhi. So let me give the brief description about TM Mohit, so you will know him, right? So TM Mohit, basically, he is giving his first icebreaker speech today. He is a marine engineer. He likes to watching movies and swimming, and he also likes to play badminton. And he is currently preparing for some management exam. So let's put hand together for the TM Mohit. Yes. How do you TM Nidhi?
So Mohit, under this speech, as this is your first speech as an icebreaker, all the best to you. Showcase why you are here so that everyone could get to know about a little bit about you, your story. You can include your personal stories in this icebreaker. Over to you. Looking forward for your speech.
Oh,
Toastmaster Mohit, if you are trying to speak, you are not audible.
yes, Mohit, I think your voice is not coming.
Hello.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. Sorry, I think my is not working.
Now you are audible, Toastmaster Mohit.
Yes, my something to do with my earphones. Thank you, TM Nidhi. Awareness is simply seeing without trying to see the end. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters. Yes, I am Mohit Kumar, and today I'm going to take you on a journey. When I was preparing for this speech, I thought about what should I talk about in my icebreaker? Should I talk about myself, my interest, or should I talk about climate change, which is a topic worth talking about? Just ask any Brit right now, they will tell you how important it is. But still, I couldn't figure out what to talk about. So I turned to Google Baba, just like every millennial who have no idea what to talk about. I got some interesting ideas from there. But the central idea of all of them was that icebreaker is about introducing yourself to the club. So again, I had the same problem that what to include in that. So to cultivate some idea, I lay down on my sofa, closed my eyes, and started thinking about something that what to talk about. And I thought it this way. So I went into an imaginary scenario where I was sitting in a big room on a chair where all of you were taking my interview. And our president Manan starts with, so Mohit, tell me about yourself. And I started talking about like how much I like swimming. I talk about movies, where I was coming from, what I do. And suddenly my friends come and he said, bro, when is your interview? And where? You didn't tell me. I said, no. This is not for interview. This is for my speech I'm doing for Toastmasters. And he goes, then why are you making them suffer with your bullshit? So I thought this is the same thing again. So I couldn't decide. Days went by and I haven't got anything interesting to talk about. Then a few days back, I went on a vacation with my friends. One evening, we were all sitting outside and chatting about our life. And then I asked them that, why I'm doing this speech for this club. What do you think I should talk about? They looked at each other and one of them, Atish, he goes, I know what will be a really good story, a funny one. What you should talk about? I said, what? And he goes, why don't you talk about how you got your nickname? And they all started laughing. He said, it's really funny and it's relevant to your character also. So it will be interesting to tell them about. Then I realized I got my answer. It's a really simple answer. Anything except that story will work just fine. Just not that story. Then we were laughing and talking, and in the night, I realized it really doesn't matter what I talk about. It's something to give myself into so that I can enhance my speech and communicate clearly. That's why I'm giving this speech. So I thought this troubling some question which got me here, but I should talk about this my journey. That how did I get the big answer from this for this question? With that, I would like to wrap up with saying sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lesson. Thank you.
Thank you, DM Mohit. It was really, really wonderful space. It was really, you can say, the way you put your journey. I think it's very different for us. And definitely we will learn from you in upcoming meetings. So let's go back to our snake verse. So guys, I want to ask you, can you tell me the name? What is the name hottest chips? Anybody wants to? Hottest chips. That means it's extremely spicy. Okay, no one knows. Okay, no problem. So its name is Jolo chips. If anyone remember, its name is Jolo chips. And one of my colleagues, like he is a basically teacher as well as YouTube content creator. So basically he makes video on something that is out of box. So I was watching his video and what he was doing, he was eating Jolo chips. So basically he just uh, what he uh, what did he what did he do? He just took a bite of Jolo chips in his mouth and suddenly started making some weird sounds. So guys, it was really like it was really funny. But the second part of the second part of that he suddenly, after eating the Jolo chips, he suddenly put two rasgulla in his mouth. So I was literally laughing. Yeah. So definitely I can say like it was really the way he was describing about Jolo chips. Yes, it is a definitely hottest chips. And if you want to like you want to do some adventure things in your life in food, so definitely you should try Jolo chips once in your life. Okay, so let's move to the third round. Let's move to the second round of the meeting. That is the table topic section. So for that, let me introduce the table topic master. Basically, she is new member. I am so sorry. I think she is not new member. She is the IT professional, and and definitely I guess she is a good whistler, and she is none other than our TM Himani. So the stage is yours, TM Himani.
I think a lot of
Toastmaster
confusion.
Shilpa.
Yeah.
So I am so sorry. I am really sorry, TM Silpa.
Hi, hi, Toastmaster Suraj. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. So first of all, I'm sharing my screen. Uh, Please let me know once you can see my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Not yet, TM Shilpa.
Okay. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay. So today I am inspired with our theme, that is Indian snacks versus Western snacks. And I believe TM Suraj is from the start is talking about lot of stuff. I think everyone is already feeling hungry. But so definitely the topic is very hot today because we have lot of rain outside. So definitely it's an important and a great topic for today. So first of all, I'm going to explain my role as a TTM. I know our old TM persons are already aware, but this is especially for the guest. So table topic is a session wherein we are giving an opportunity to practice impromptu speaking. As a table topic master today, I am going to host this session. This helps us develop four vital communication skills, that is listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. So the timing will be minimum 1 minute and maximum it will be 2 minutes. And word of the day is verbs. So I will ask and request everyone to try using this word during our table topic session. The major and the good point is here all the guests will be able to join and they will get the flavor of what we are usually doing in such great clubs. So the first topic is, first I want to check who will be the volunteer. Guest Kamal, do you want to try first?
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah.
Actually, I will change because you have already given the answer of this question. So I will just give you another question. So another is I'm not able to see. Guess Neeraj, do you want to try?
Yes, ma'am. Obviously, I'll try.
Okay. So this is my first question, which TM Suraj has already snatched. So I'm going to repeat this question again. So if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
Uh, I think for the whole of my life, I'd choose normal dal roti, which is a daily food in our house. So I'd
Uh, okay.
Yes, Neeraj, if you'd like to explain little bit of about that, like why would you prefer that particular food and what makes you love it so much?
Okay, sir. So it's not about any one day or anyone, but it's about the meal which we have to choose for whole of our life. So obviously, firstly, we have to choose a healthier one. Right? I believe it is the best one for, towards the proteins in dal and having a kind of like what I say. I'm not getting the right word for you. So I just want
Toastmaster Neeraj, what is your favorite food? What is your favorite food?
okay, so in terms of favorite food, so I'd say it's sweet rice and every every kind of sweet I prefer.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Neeraj. I'm so sorry I'm not able to hear your voice properly, but thank you for your answer. So I'm switching over to the second question, and now Kamal, I will request you if you want to answer on the second question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the second question is, if someone will say junk food will not increase your weight or will not impact your health, then what all things you will eat in a single day?
Well, I won't leave anything for if I given the opportunity and like it's not impacting my health. So maybe I'll start with some peanuts and some chips in the morning. Then we'll have some beverages too along with that. Then obviously then comes to the part which I talked about, Malai chap. Then one thing that I really adore is that vada pav. So I basically my primary education and my initial years have been from Bombay. So vada pav is one thing I love the most, and I can eat it n number of times and n number of days. So that is one thing that I would probably eat. Then going towards forward, then if in a single day I would try to have dosa, I will try to have pizza, and maybe I'll also add some sweets to it. So gajar ka halwa is my favorite. I'll try that. Then along with that, maybe jalebi with the rabdi. And so because you have asked such a question, that is giving me all my mouth tempting, and all my minds attuned to whatever food I can. So I have, as somebody shared here that she was in Bangalore, so I was also in Bangalore and in Hyderabad. I think Paradise Biryani, I would like to definitely have that. And maybe this one question has basically intrigued me, and I cannot walk the talk that is there, that I have. If I think that I would not eat, but I would try that I should eat whatever I can today. So this is basically luring me to have and order something right now. Post though I have taken my food, but I would definitely order and like have my fingers on Swiggy or Zomato, and I'm definitely going to order something. So your question has done. I don't know what it has done anything to the club or to me or not, but it has definitely benefited the food industry for sure. I'm going to definitely order something today. And I also want to add one thing is that instead of single day, this should be given for a month option. So for a month you can eat and it will not get adjusted to your body and you are not impact. So I think that would really be a liberal cause that you can do for the club. And I look forward for this particular thing. And maybe anything I would also give choice to my friends as well. So I'll call a few friends and I'll tell them what you want. Tell her, I'll order that. So that you have seen that movie, Nayak, right? Ek din ka CM. So so here today I will be ek din ka Raja for the food. So I really think that these all things are there that I would definitely like to have on this particular day. And also I'll like not at the last I'll add some sizzlers to it, and maybe some ice creams to it and gulab jamuns to it, and all my memories are going live. So whatever I can, I will. So thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Yeah. That is great, Kamal. So this question was specifically to make someone happy. So I think you were able to recall everything, whatever you can eat. So thank you for your answer. Okay. So next is guest Banaja. Do you want to try?
Sure, no issue.
Okay. Thank you. So today all questions are good. So I think everyone will feel happy.
Let's see.
Okay. So
Let's
next
see.
question is, are you eating pizza with your hands or with a fork or knife? Fork and knife.
Yes. So good evening, everybody. thanks to Table Topic Master for giving me such an exciting topic. Should I eat pizza with my hand or with fork and knife? That is the question. Okay. For sure, I would be tempting to have with my hand only. Whenever you are having with your knife and fork, you don't get the taste. What taste you are really like you want to have, the delicious taste, and it will never whatever craving you have in your mind, that will never be satisfied if you always eat with your fork and knife. But whenever we go in a party or in any office meeting or whenever it is served, normally we eat with fork and knife only. But definitely we are never fully satisfied. Our urge is not it is never fulfilled. Our desires are not fulfilled to the maximum. So if I'm given the chance, if nobody is looking at me, my husband is not there, I will definitely eat it with my hand. If he is there, he will kill me. So I'll not take a chance when he is around, but whenever he is not there, I'll definitely eat it with my hand only. So that's it. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much. I totally agree with you. And usually, what I am doing is if I am going in some office parties or somewhere, I never try to eat some items wherein I need fork or knife. So, usually, that is my trick. I never try eating anything using fork until it is not forced. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Any speakers, any volunteers for the fourth question?
I will volunteer myself.
Thank you, TMCM Seema. So the next question is just a minute. Okay. What was your least favorite food as a child? Do you still hate it or do you love it now?
Wow, that's a good thing. I wish when I was a child, I was informed about junk food. That junk food will not increase your weight. It's not good for your health. Right from the childhood, I've been eating all the things, but one thing I didn't like, I had allergy, was with brinjal. So during my childhood, I was not fond of brinjal, but as I've grown, I've seen, yeah, it's my mental state which said, okay, with brinjal, because I didn't like it, so I had allergy. And everybody was wondering, why is that happening? But it was, I believe it was a mental blockage. Just because of mental blockage, I didn't like it for a couple of years. And for a couple of years, I had the allergy. But the moment I started reading various books, I started, I've changed my thinking pattern. And after that, I realized that eating brinjal is not causing any problem. It's not giving any, allergy. Then slowly and gradually, I've started eating it. Now I really love it. I make different varieties of brinjal, sometimes bharma, sometimes with potatoes and different. And you also make pakora, some snacks of this. So it's really good to have different varieties of brinjal. And now there is no problem as such. I eat all kinds of, food now. Thank you so much, Shilpa.
Thank you so much, TM Seema. That is great to know. Okay. Any other volunteers for next question?
Can we have TM Nidhi take up the next question?
Yeah. TM Nidhi?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is, what is your preferable food, Indian or Western?
Thank you for the question. If given a choice, I would not go for one. However, if you are forcing me to choose whether an Indian or Western, definitely an Indian food. Because no matter how much we like Western, we really relish that food as well, be it pasta, pizza, or any other Italian, Mediterranean food. However, after 2 to 3 days, and this is my personal experience when I went outside India as well, after 2 to 3 days, I just kept on craving for Indian food. So this is something that is imbibed in us from childhood itself, and we cannot go away. Preferable Indian food, it can be anything. I I would love to have a variety of food. I cannot stick to one food. That is why I didn't answer that question when it was asked by TMOD. It can be any Indian food. It can be dosa, South Indian as well. It can be North Indian as well. I'm a Punjabi myself, so relish each and everything from rajma chawal to dosas and from idlis, everything in Indian. So definitely my preferable food will be Indian with a twist of Western, I would say. And I walk the talk and would always love to be an Indian. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nidhi. Means after hearing you, I'm feeling very hungry now. Okay. So, TM Mohit, do you want to try? Okay. Thank you. So the other question is, what is the strangest food you have ever eaten?
Strange.
Any unique or mean that was very shocking, means flavor or that was not as per your expectation? Means something different or unique, I can say.
Let me think what is strange. Because once I get started eating, it's good. I'll start eating it. Then after some time, I know I'll get the habit of it. But yeah, if you ask me what the strangest food I have ever eaten, then I have to go with some Bengali dish. We used to call them. There was a word, but I forgot the word. It's 3-4 years since I have eaten it. Then, when I was doing my bachelor's in Kolkata, sometimes we used to wake up at late in the night, and sometimes we couldn't sleep, and we were partying and all that. So it began starting having late in the night, and we went outside to eat some food. Usually late in the night, there was not much options we had to eat. So there was a one shop nearby, and they used to give late also in night. There was a very famous shop, and there was a lot of people are coming there and eating. And they used to give this in a cup and with like 3-4 things and with there's some chutney vatni. And they used to call it something, I forgot the name, but it's starting with ba, and there was something like ba, something like that is used to go like that. We used to take it, and the first time I ate it, I feel like, what is this? Like, it's not sweet, not and that suddenly it melted away. Like, yeah, I ate it. I thought it will be solid. I have to chew it, but it melted in my mouth. I said, like, yeah, this is good. I mean, started stage, then inside, this is good. And after that, it became regular. We used to go there at a lot of time. And I couldn't remember the name of the dish because usually my friend used to take that. We used to give the order in like, give 5 of this or 10 of this. And I never had any chance to go there. So I forgot the name, but yes. I'll tell you, I will try to remember it. Like, how can I forget that name?
No problem. Thank you so much, TM Mohit. So if this question came to me, I will never able to answer because I am a very boring person. I never try new things. So I can rely on you on this. Oh, sorry. So who will be the next? TM Manish, you want to try?
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay.
Next one.
Thank you. So the next and the last question is, do you like shopping at supermarkets? Markets, what is the most exciting item you always pick to eat?
So I usually don't go for shopping. That's really not my thing. Basically, in my hometown, I usually prefer to go malls while summer and to just to enjoy the cooling of AC. I don't buy really something. So in a supermarket, I usually like the fashion store and gaming center of it, and there I spend a lot of time, but I didn't like those things, not that much. So I don't have many idea about it.
Okay, no problem, TM Manish. So if this question will ask to me, I have a single rule that if I am hungry and I will go to supermarkets, I will purchase lot of eatables. And if I am not hungry, then I will just purchase the grocery. So this is a simple rule for me. So I am done with all the questions. Thank you everyone for your participation. Over to you, TM Modi. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Silpa, for this wonderful table topics section.
Thank you.
So, guys, let me tell you one strangest dish that I ever eaten. That I think that is not a strangest, but name wise it is a strangest things. Have you heard about litti? Have you heard about choka? I think many of you heard about choka. That is nothing but that is equivalent to bengan ka varta. If I can
Litti
really,
chokha. Litti chokha, right?
Yes, I think litti is the that rounded ball that we call party in Rajasthan, and chokha is
That's bati.
that
Chokha is like
chokha. You can
potato
say
messing and with stuff.
yes, yeah, Mohit. So
Everything's mixed.
Yes.
Something like that.
So the name wise it was different. Otherwise, I can say that chokha and the bengan ka varta is like almost equivalent to me, if I can understand that. Okay, so let's get back to our snack first. So guys, you already know that the rainy season is going on, right? And in India, we all love to have hot snacks in this rainy season. And I have already eaten lots of snacks. Let me tell you what I have eaten in last 2 or 3 4 weeks. I have eaten प्याज की कचौड़ी, दाल की पकौड़ी, प्याज पकौड़े, jalebi, and yes, these things I have eaten. And basically, I live on rent, so probably I cannot cook at my home. So if I want to ask you, what did you make at your home in these days in rainy season? If anybody wants to like share.
You know what, TM Suraj, in this scenario, I think you are pretty lucky that you are living in a rented house, because if you are living in the house and if you like order your family members to cook variety of food for you, then they'll be like pretty pissed. Okay, so in my home, I happen to eat these pakoras, the like the onion pakoras that you mentioned, only once, right, in past 4 weeks. So I'm not sure like what's cooking. I think we cooked the Loki last night, so that's pretty sad.
Yes, yeah, man, I can understand. This also happens at my home. I think that's normal thing. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share?
I'm thinking deep what TM Shilpa said, one of the questions. If somebody tells you that no, your weight is not going to increase, it's healthy, then what? Then n number of things comes to your mind. And what one of our guests mentioned, Kamal, Mr. Kamal, that we should have it for 1 month. Why 1 month? If you know that it's not going to make any effect on your health, why not 360 days? instead of 1 month. So just thinking deep into this, that's my thought.
Yes, definitely. Agree with you, DM Singer. So, guys,
Yeah.
let's.
Yes, I remember the name. It's like Bhet Ki Paturi, so it's something like that. So I was talking about.
Yes, DM. So, guys, like there is always debate between Indian snacks and Western snacks. Right? Lots of time I see the news and it's like which is a better Indian or versus Western snacks. But definitely, if I had to choose one of them, so I will go with Western snacks, right? And if you offend with me, I don't mind because I love Western foods. So and definitely, if you say me what, if you say to me what should I choose, definitely I would choose. I will go to KFC. Especially if I specified it, then definitely I will choose some chicken wings. I'm big fan of that. And 2 or 3 days back, I ordered from KFC and I ordered some chicken wings and some. I think there is also they also introduced something new, something new in KFC that is a version of Hyderabadi biryani. Have you tried anyone? It's a with chutney and Hyderabadi biryani and some popcorn wings like that. It was like that. So I really enjoyed that. So I asked to you, what would you choose? If I give to option you, Indian snacks versus Western snacks, and you have to choose only Western snacks. So what would you choose and why? If anyone wants to share something. Guys.
Well, Toastmasters Suraj, for me, it depends on the mood. I would go for maybe Indian snack if there is a rainy season. Okay, if rain is there. But if I'm with my friends, then maybe I would be, I would be relishing some Western snack. Maybe these times lately, I think we must, we are, I mean, relishing these sushis, the Japanese cuisines. With friends, you try different new things. So I would say, yeah. So it depends on the mood.
Yes, definitely, TM Himani. I can agree with you partially because it's ready season. Then definitely I can go with Indian snacks. But I never tried sushi. But definitely I would like to try. It's kind of some dumpling, rice and fish, and yeah, it's kind of that. I have seen a lots of time on the YouTube, but never tried.
You should try. These days, veg sushis are also coming. So
Yeah.
these are made of rice.
Yes, definitely. Basically, in non-veg category, I just tried chicken and like you can say mutton, all that thing. I never tried fish. So I'm little scared. So that's why I never tried. Okay, anybody else want? Anybody else? Yeah, yes, TMDD.
So I'm going to talk about your most favorite cheese. So I'm just thinking about cheese garlic bread. I once had this at my nearby location. So it was so tempting. It was so full of cheese, and there are different layers out of it coming up. By seeing it, I thought, okay, one person cannot eat this, and it has to be shared. So definitely, it gives me an opportunity to bring few friends with me as well. And that is one Western thing I'm going to relish.
And I think definitely you should try with some. I think there is some also kind of sauce, white or yeah, with garlic bread.
Cheese garlic bread.
Yeah. I have tried that. Yeah, it was really nice. Okay, so let's go back to the meeting, and the next section is the evaluation section. So I would like to call general evaluator to.
TM Suraj.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Yeah.
Toastmaster
Manan would like to say something.
Yeah, I think I would like to call evaluator to evaluate TM Mohit. I'm so sorry.
No, you can call me. You can invite the general evaluator. Then general evaluator can invite evaluator for the evaluation.
Yeah, sure. So I would like to call TM Manan. You are saying something?
Yes. So before we move to the general evaluation section, can I please request everybody to come on the camera so that we can have our group picture clicked? And also, I would request TM Shilpa to launch the polls for the best table topic speakers. Okay, everybody on camera, please, for the group picture. TM Manish, guest Neeraj, TM Priyanka, TM Banaja. So what sort of pose we should make, since we are talking a lot about food? So any food gesture that you would like to make?
I think in this session, we have not talked about Golgappa. The most favorite of all of us. So let's have this Golgappa signature, maybe something like that.
Sure, perfect.
Is it okay with everyone?
So everybody, make your Golgappa face and we are clicking photograph on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. It's clicked. Thank you so much. And back to you, General Evaluator.
So thank you, Toastmaster Manan. And a very huge round of applause for Toastmaster Suraj. He has conducted a mouth-watering session for us, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so first of all, let me invite the evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Nidhi, who is going to evaluate Toastmaster Manish's speech, who has delivered his icebreaker today. So over to Toastmaster Nidhi.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Himani. And I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Mohit for giving his first icebreaker speech. Welcome to the team, and more speeches will be coming from your side. Toastmaster Mohit, your way that you have come up with your speech, and you said it doesn't matter what I talk about. It's always about how I am enhancing my communication skills. And this is the best platform to get into your communication skills, to polish your skills, and to get into public speaking and leadership skills as well. You have a great way of storytelling, I would say. Once you started with how you, the topic that you want to introduce, then I was thinking you were about to tell us about the topic. Then you move to another story. Then you move to another story. So this is the series of stories that you have told us. And if you pursue with it, you have a great platform to get into storytelling. I can see that you are a people's person as well, as you told us about how you have interacted with your friends. You got into those conversations. You like to take the feedback of others as well. And this is going to help you out. When you said that Google Baba, you had a smile on your face. You can actually connect with the audience. So these are the good points that you have included during your speech. However, there are few recommendations that I would like to provide you. Seeing this is your first icebreaker, you have a long way to go. First of all, if you are anytime giving a speech, we would request you to get up and give it in a standing position so that everyone will get to see your hand gestures, your body posture, and your facial expressions would be comfortable. For this, earlier you are using mobile phone, I guess. Was it that? Because you have given your speech by using the mobile. So yes, what happens is when you give the speech by using your mobile, you will get only a portrait. Okay, the visibility is in portrait. However, once you get into laptop, as we are seeing you now, the speech would have been more impacted if you have used your laptop during your speech. And then you need to work on your body language, expressions, and that's why you are into Toastmasters. This is one of the platforms that you would use the maximum use to learn all these things. This is the non-judgmental place, so express yourself as much as you can. You need to learn on your pauses as well during your speeches. However, at the end, I would say it was a commendable speech from you. You have shared all your confusions with us. All the best to you for your future speeches. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mohit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nidhi, for such a wonderful evaluation. Now, moving further, please help me welcome Toastmaster Manan, who is the Toastmaster Seema, who is the grammarian of the day, for her report.
Well, I could see all of us had used the word. The language was absolutely fine. The topic was such, many of us, I think many of us have been using Hindi words, which we could change it when we especially speak about eatable snacks and all. We could use the English translation. There were two people who has used idiom of the day, that is TM Nidhi and guest Kamal. So big round of applause for them for using idiom of the day. Rest, I believe everything was fine. Yeah. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Seema. Now we can move to our counter of the day, Toastmaster Manish, right?
Yes. So first of all, thank you everyone to make my task easier, as most of today's speakers took very less filler words. And talking about today's speaker, TM Mohit, he took he didn't use any filler words in his speech, which make his speech more impactful. And the short pauses taken by him is perfect, and there is no there is nothing nothing, there is no points uh, uh, to to point out. And the only one thing in his speech which I want to tell, that he sometimes he took very long pauses in between. And that's it from my side.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Manish, for your report. Now we can move to our timer of the day, Toastmaster Rajesh.
Thank you, Journal Evaluator, for inviting me. So here I would like to show my timing report. Give me please some minute. Okay. So I think now I believe you can see my timing report. So most of the people are on time, but guest Kamal has spoken more than 2 minutes, and the second one is Toastmaster Mohit has spoken more than 2 minutes in table topic speaker, and guest Manish has spoken 46 seconds in table topic speaker. So this is from my side. Overall, they were on time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh, for your report. All right, so now it comes to my report, my feedback. So I'll start with the Sergeant at Arms. So meeting started on time with an energetic voice. Sergeant at Arms introduced herself as a role player. She has set the rules very well. And so, yeah, and only recommendation that I have, just have more smile on your face. Now we come to the presiding officer. So he started with a quote. He told the significance. He recognized the achievements, warmly welcomed guests. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Manan, as president. So we have the polls for best auxiliary role player in between. Okay, so I just submitted it. Okay, now we can move to T-Mod. So our team or Toastmaster Suraj, who has done the debut today, he started amazing, showing the packet of aloo bhujia. He craved all of us with all the delicacies. He engaged the audience by asking questions on snacks. I would say the team session was conversational. So Toastmaster Suraj was fully prepared. He explained the Toastmaster structure in the beginning. He used personal anecdotes as well. I really found him very confident, Toastmaster Suraj. So he introduced speaker and the TTM very well. I didn't feel like that it is his debut. So Toastmaster Suraj, kudos to you. Now I come to the recommendation part. So GE could also have, I could have also been introduced in a good way. Speaker was not invited with the topic. So we always, team would always invite the speaker, not the evaluator. And they always invite with a topic. For example, honesty is the best policy. So Toastmaster Suraj, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy, Toastmaster Suraj. So that's how we TMOD introduces the speaker. And yes, and could have appreciated if you could introduce the Toastmaster TTM also in a better way. Now we come to the evaluator of the day. So congratulations, Toastmaster Nidhi. You appreciated the speaker very well. And you appreciated his really good parts. You pointed out that he's a very good storytelling approach and he's a people's person. So very well, I mean, good part on that. And you also gave the recommendations, though it is usually it is usually told us, I mean, it is usually told that recommendations, giving recommendations is not recommended in the icebreaker speech, but you gave the recommendations in a very beautiful manner. So kudos to you on that. So now we move to our counter of the day. So Toastmaster Manish explained the role very well. He was loud and clear, but his camera was off. So I would suggest him that please switch on the camera whenever you speak, whenever you're playing the role. It will have a better impact. One more recommendation, you could have used the Excel sheet or a visual aid to present your report. Coming to the timer. So timer is the role today. He explained the role very well, telling the importance of time through quote. I will remember time management is life management. So, and he used the Excel sheet as well. Kudos to you. One recommendation here, when you were explaining the role, you could have shown the cue cards, the green, yellow, and red card while explaining your role, so that it is okay. I mean, it is okay to everyone. I mean, it is understandable to everyone. Okay, now we come to the grammarian. So she explained the role well. She introduced the word of the day and idiom of the day. And she also pointed out the idiom of the day, who has used the idiom of the day. And only one recommendation, that whatever the bad usage and good usage, maybe she could have elaborated more on that. Now we come to the TTM. So as a Toastmaster Shilpa as a TTM, she aced the role. She used the PPT for the explanation of the TTM session. Why is it important? And she appreciated the speakers as well in between. And yes, only one recommendation that I have is that topics, I know the topics are relatable in line with the theme, but it could have been little crisp. And I also observed that you kept on sharing the screen. So basically what happened when you were sharing the screen, nobody could not see could see the timing cards which Rajesh was displaying. So that was the glitch that has happened. And yes, one more recommendation, maybe you could have started the Toastmaster table topic session with an experienced Toastmaster instead of a guest. So for example, we usually start with a Toastmaster who doesn't have any role. For example, Toastmaster Priyanka, she didn't have any role today. or any other person. So first we start with the person who does not have any role, then you move to guest, and then you move to the auxiliary role players, so that all the people, get the equal chance to come on stage. So overall, I hope I have covered all of you. I have not covered speakers, so let me quickly cover all the table topic speakers as well. So I'll start with Neeraj. I think he's not here, or is he there? Yes, Neeraj is there. So hi, Neeraj. Your topic was really good, but you have, since it's your first time, so I would just recommend you just keep on practicing table topics, do join Toastmasters. It will help you to speak impromptu. So yeah, keep on practicing and keep on coming in Toastmasters meeting. Okay, now we come to Kamal. If someone will say junk food will not increase your weight, well, I think Kamal has completely indulged into that topic. He spoke really well. I didn't find that it is the first time that he is speaking on the stage. So, and guest Kamal, you express your emotions very well. So kudos to you. I think I would say one more thing. You brought Haldiram delicacies, all the delicacies of this world in your impromptu session. Now we come to Toastmaster Banaja. Toastmaster Banaja, are you a guest or Toastmaster already?
I'm already a Toastmaster.
Yes. So yeah, that reflected in your impromptu session. So you have delivered a very smooth impromptu speech. So thank you for that. Thank you for attending our club and our meeting.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Now we can move to Toastmaster Seema. Yeah, sorry, you wanted to say something?
Actually, I couldn't introduce myself. I couldn't join on time. I am from Toastmasters Club of Dwarka.
All right.
Where Suraj was there with us, and because of timing issue, he had to shift and he came to this club. So I wanted to see his as TMOD. That is why I joined.
Thank you. I hope you had a good experience with us today.
Yeah, I had a very good experience. I'm very happy to see that such a confident Suraj today.
Oh, yeah. So you both were in same club, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you, Varanja.
Great.
Thank you.
So I also saw a different Suraj today. Okay, so now we move to Toastmaster Seema. What was your favorite food as a child? So it was very well described. Just keep on practicing impromptu speeches. Coming to Nidhi, she is also like a big foodie, it seems, from her impromptu session. So yeah, so she used personal anecdotes. So very good attempt on the impromptu speech. Coming to Mohit, strangest food. Your topic was strangest food. So at the start, he was slow, but he picked the pace. So I would recommend to practice the impromptu sessions on weekly basis. Do attend this TTM session. And yes, to Toastmaster Manish as well. Okay, so I am done with my respective role players feedback. So overall, the meeting was really wonderful. Few recommendations that I wanted to give. I observed that screen share access was not given. So I would recommend that you please check all screen share thing at the beginning of the meeting. I think the screen share access was not given to Toastmaster Seema. And yes, I felt that agenda was also not full. So it could have been, indicated in the beginning itself if the agenda is not full of, or if there is any back out. And yes, one more important thing, the audio video check should be done in advance. Maybe Sajid Tams can do that. And so that whenever the speaker come on stage, he or she should be fully equipped with all the things. And one more thing, please, all of us, I think we should, practice this. We can rename ourselves whenever we join the meeting, Toastmaster meeting, if we are playing any role. So suppose I'm playing GE role today, so I can rename myself as GE_ Toastmaster Himani. And this can be ensured by the Sajid Atams or the president in the beginning itself. So overall, it was a wonderful meeting. I really liked it. Really commendable. So thank you for your wonderful participation. And now over to Toastmaster Manan.
Well, thank you so much, General Evaluator TM Himani, for such a descriptive evaluation for today's meeting. And I assure you that whatever recommendations that you have given us, we're surely going to implement them in our future meetings. And before we proceed ahead, I would like to launch the poll for the best role player of the day. And while you guys are voting for the person who you think that played the role to the best, let's take a quick feedback from the guests that we have in the room tonight. So I would like to start with TM Nidhi. TM Nidhi, what was the overall feel and how you feel about the club, and any recommendations or anything that we should work upon in our future meetings?
Thank you, Toastmaster Manan. And first of all, I would like to have a big thunderous round of applause for everyone, because the kind of participation and the energy that you all have displayed here, it's really commendable. I can see that most of the times it's not regular that I'm attending meetings in between the week. However, seeing this number during the week as well, you are conducting these meetings from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and people are joining it. That's really, really commendable to see. And the way that everyone is showing the enthusiasm. However, the theme is really basic, if I would say, food. The kind of experience and the interest that you have created with that theme is really, really nice to see all of you. And everyone played their role well. For the rest of the recommendations, Toastmaster Manan, we can pick it up separately, because I have few points which will be included in the club as well. And I'm sure that it will be helpful for the club as well. Overall, great to see you, all of you, and conducting this, because most of the times you have also seen that online meetings nowadays, conducting online meetings during the week from 7 to 9 and gathering such good number of people is really, I'm really thrilled to see all of you by seeing the energy. Congratulations. Well done, everyone.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Nidhi, first of all, to make it tonight in our meeting, and secondly, for all the kind words that you have said about us and our club. And moving on to our guest, Kamal. So what do you think, Kamal? What is your feedback? What is your feel for the meeting?
So thanks, Manan. I must say that I really learned a lot, and maybe, it's been a wonderful last one and a half hour. And so just if I would like to share that what I learned from each one of you, like Suraj, I think the kind of theme that he has selected, and the topics are really tough, because speaking is easy. Speaking different English words is easy, but what I just analyzed during the moment, as Seema also told, that if would have used the words in English, but it became very difficult when Seema told that word should be used in English. So I just thought कि जलेबी को अगर मैं बोलूंगा तो क्या बोलूंगा. So I think this gave me an edge to think forward. So now maybe I would refer a dictionary or Google and whatever words that are there. So this would enhance the vocabulary in terms of, at least for food element. So this was in terms of what Suraj has brought into the picture. And then I really liked the way how Himani has evaluated the entire perspective of each and every important aspect. So I really, am looking forward to learn from you guys. And Shilpa was really amazing in terms of giving the topics to each person, and then moving to the person one after the another. So it's a good learning in terms of how you maneuver and shift this particular aspect of things. So, and letting one thing which I learned from Mohit is that uh, journey basically is the thing that teaches you a lesson. So that was one quote. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a very powerful quote, and I have noted it down. It's really a powerful quote. So all in all, what I would say is that this was really an exciting and an encouraging and a learning session for me. Thank you guys for conducting such sessions. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, guest Kamal, for such amazing words. And I just want to say one thing to you. If you ever get to know what do we call jalebi in English, just drop me a text because I would
I'll definitely look out for it, what is called, and then I'll get back to you on that.
Thank you so
Jalebi is
much.
called jalebi. I think there is no word for jalebi.
Okay, so now moving to our guest Neeraj. So, guest Neeraj, your feedback, please. How did you like the meeting, and what's your overall feedback?
Yeah, it's a very wonderful experience for me, and a new perspective I think getting from this session. So yeah, obviously I'll continue with other meetings and will gain more experience about and whatever feedback you will give me, I try to implement those things on my speaking skills so that I can improve by that time. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, guest Neeraj, for joining us. And as people say, the journey of 1,000 miles start from a single step. Tonight you have taken the first step. Now your journey is going to begin. So just be on your journey. So now moving to Toastmaster Banaja. Toastmaster Banaja, what was your feeling about the meeting?
Yeah, I really felt very happy. I told you like people already that I'm from Toastmaster Club of Dwarka, and where Suraj had joined initially, and because of his timing constraint, he couldn't continue with us. He was looking for some other club where with whom his timing matches. So that is how he has joined you. I'm very happy to see him. Very changed person from the day we have seen him. And that has happened all because of this club where he has joined now and he could continue for his betterment. So that is the best part of today's, that I came from office. So that is why I became late while joining, but I remember that I had to join and I had to say him. So I'm very happy overall with all your other speakers and table topic speakers. I could hear only the table topic speakers. The main speaker I have missed, but I really enjoyed the whole session with everybody. And I know a couple of people, Neethi, I know, just matter of fact. So I'm very happy to listen to her again and listen to all your other speakers. So it's a wonderful meeting today. I will
Well,
also look forward.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Banaja. And we are happy to hear that we are taking good care of Toastmaster Suraj, and he's growing his skills with us. And it is the collaboration of overall group and his enthusiasm and little bit of feedback from seniors, and he's just the shining star of the night.
Yes, sure.
It's meant really a lot to me. And actually, I
Thank
don't
you.
have any word to say.
Yes, Shiraj, if you remember, you had approached me if I could find a club for you. That is why I remember you very well and wanted to see you. Thank you.
Big round of applause for
Thank you.
TM.
What to you, Toastmaster Manan?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have kind of come to the end of the meeting. Tonight we saw two fantastic debuts. One is Toastmaster Suraj as team out of the day, and the second debut, which we missed to recognize, was TM Shilpa as table topics master. And looking at both of them, you won't even feel that this is the first time they are, coming on stage with taking up the main roles, right? So they guys killed their doubts that they had in their mind and took up the challenge and, as they say, conquered it, right? So the quote that I said in the beginning of the meeting, that doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. So don't let doubts come in your head, and you'll shine like our two fantastic debutants did tonight. So now moving to the most exciting part of the meeting, which is the result declaration, and we'll get to know the winners for the tonight, right? So first of all, let's hear it for the best table topic speaker of tonight. So what do you guys think? Who spoke the best in table topic section? You guys can unmute your mics and shout out the names if you have any in your head.
I guess Kamal.
Yeah, I also think to guest Kamal.
I also agree with the same.
Okay, well, I think people are shouting the name of our guest Kamal. So the winner for best table topic speaker for tonight is our guest Kamal. Big round of applause.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Now it is time for the best auxiliary role player for tonight. So we had our grammarian, our timer, and our counter with us. So who do you think played the best auxiliary role player tonight?
Toastmaster Rajesh.
TM Rajesh. Okay, a lot of shout outs for TM Rajesh. Anybody else? Who do you think is the best auxiliary role player for tonight? What do you think, TM Seema?
TM Rajesh.
TM Rajesh. Okay. Well, all of you are hitting the bull in its eye, because the best auxiliary role player for tonight is our timer TM Rajesh. Huge round of applause for TM Rajesh for your wonderful description of your role, making it into the Excel sheet and accurately noting the time of each and every speaker on stage. That requires a lot of attention. So now the last award of the night, which is the best role player. So for best role player, we had our T-Mod, TM Suraj, our fantastic debutant, our TTM, TM Shilpa, and our general evaluator, TM Himani.
I think there would be a tie.
I think it would go to Toastmaster Shilpa. I think so.
Well, I feel there would be a tie between TM Himani and TM Shilpa.
Okay, so I was the one who was actually witnessing all the voting live on my screen, and I can say that was a very thrilling portion of the meeting, because I could see the graphs going up, down, up, down, up, down. So it was definitely a tough competition for this role, for this award. So the award for best role player tonight goes to our T-Mod TM Suraj.
Oh, many congratulations, Toastmaster Suraj.
Thank you, team. I didn't expect.
Master Suraj.
Okay.
This is what we call century in the debut match.
And I want to tell you something. Today I learned something very interesting thing. Life is a journey, not a destination. Just try to do your things. I feel like very content.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Suraj. You're very well deserved.
Thank you, team Manan. Thank you, team Manan. Thank you, all of you.
Congratulations to all the winners, and this brings us to the end of the meeting. So before we sign off, I think I would request TM Suraj to say the sign-off slogan for us.
Yes, I try. So in Weave to Lead, winners don't stop until they are at the top.
Right. So let's say it everybody together. In Weave to Lead, leaders don't stop.
Leaders don't stop
until they are
at the top.
Until they are on the top.
Well, fantastic, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight, and have a great week ahead. And we'll see you next week on Wednesday. Have a great week ahead, and thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.